Welcome to BrewFix, where coffee meets craftsmanship. And one of the most confusing problems espresso machine owners encounter is when the machine powers on, the pump runs, the boiler heats normally, yet absolutely no water comes out of the group head when you press the brew button, leaving the portafilter dry and the coffee extraction impossible, which often leads people to believe that the pump has failed or the machine is completely broken, when in reality the issue is very often caused by hidden blockages inside the group head and brew pathway that slowly build up over time until water can no longer pass through. To understand why this happens, it helps to visualize how water actually travels inside an espresso machine. Because during brewing, the pump pushes hot water from the boiler into the group head assembly, where it passes through several small components, including the dispersion block, internal channels, shower screen, and solenoid valve before reaching the coffee puck. And while these pathways are small and precisely engineered to distribute water evenly across the coffee bed, they are also extremely vulnerable to clogging from coffee oils, fine particles, and mineral scale that accumulate with daily use, meaning that even a thin layer of residue can dramatically reduce water flow. And over months or years, this buildup can eventually block the pathway completely, so the pump runs, but nothing exits the group head. One of the most common culprits is a shower screen and dispersion plate, which sit directly above the coffee puck and are constantly exposed to oils, microscopic grounds, and heat cycles, allowing sticky coffee residue to accumulate on the metal surface and inside tiny holes that are responsible for spreading water evenly across the puck. And if these holes become clogged, the water flow slows dramatically or stops entirely, producing symptoms where the pump sounds normal, but no water appears at the group head. Another hidden source of blockage is the three-way solenoid valve used in many espresso machines to release pressure after brewing and direct wastewater into the drip tray. Because this valve contains small internal passages that can become clogged with scale or coffee residue, preventing water from reaching the brew chamber even though the pump is running. Scale buildup from hard water can also contribute to the problem by forming mineral deposits inside the group head channels or boiler outlet that reduce the diameter of the water pathway, creating resistance that the pump struggles to overcome until flow becomes extremely weak or completely blocked. Diagnosing this situation becomes easier when you approach the machine like a technician and follow the water path step by step, starting by confirming the pump is running and water is leaving the reservoir, then checking whether water exits the group head without the portafilter installed, inspecting the shower screen for buildup, and removing the dispersion plate too. See whether the internal channels are clogged with coffee oils or scale, because in many cases, simply removing and cleaning these components restores normal flow immediately. Regular maintenance, such as back flushing with detergent, cleaning the shower screen, and descaling the machine helps prevent these blockages from forming in the first place. Because espresso machines operate in an environment where heat, pressure, coffee oils, and minerals constantly interact, gradually depositing residue in places that are easy to overlook until the machine stops brewing altogether. And once you understand how these hidden blockages form and how water moves through the group head assembly, you can diagnose the problem quickly and restore proper brewing performance without replacing expensive parts unnecessarily, which is exactly the kind of practical repair knowledge we focus on here at BrewFix to help coffee enthusiasts, baristas, cafe owners, and aspiring technicians understand their machines better, troubleshoot problems with confidence, and keep their espresso machines running reliably so every shot of coffee flows smoothly instead of being stopped by an invisible blockage deep inside the brewing system.